Hey there shoppers, it's Amy and we are gonna do this video live while I'm torching a ton of calories. I'm also stimulating my lymphatic drainage system. I'm getting some circulation going. I'm recovering from a workout and I'm also engaging more muscles than I would be in a traditional workout all at the same time. So this is from MERACH. It's their new vibration plate that is a budget vibration plate. It's under $100. So you're going to be able to get this device that is small, lightweight, and it just works. It has a ton of different options and it's going to help you in your workouts, your recovery, your circulation, and so much more. So let's check this out. First and foremost, I want to say, again, I want to just really hammer home the point that this is a really affordable product. It comes in at under $100 and it's something that fits pretty much everyone's budget, and it's going to be something that really is incredible for adding to your home routine, adding to your home gym, maybe even taking it to the office with you, because you're able to actually track in real time, and I'll show you guys that later on the display, how many calories you're burning, and you may be surprised. What this does is basically it fires up all of the muscles in your bodies. Not just the big ones, but like those little tiny muscles that, you know, the intercostals and your abs, all of these ones in your hips that abduct and adduct, all of these little tiny muscles that really never get stimulated. They're all pumping right now. They're all working. And I barely even notice it, but I am going to notice the difference in my metabolism throughout the day, in my energy throughout the day, and in the amount of calories that I burn while I'm basically just standing here. Of course, if you want to level that up, you can use your vibration plate in a ton of different ways in your actual workouts. And I will show you guys some of my favorite ways to do that. Holding a plank, for example. Holding a reverse plank, forearm plank for sure, doing your hip bridges, your side planks, and so many more, I'm telling you. And of course, in the guide, they will tell you a lot of different exercises that you can do. But it's a great way to do the same exercises maybe you are already doing in your yoga or your Pilates class, but firing up a lot more muscles, getting your circulation going, getting your lymphatic system going, which is going to help your immune system, your metabolism, and so much more, all while you're burning even more calories. So this is a win-win-win. Again, super budget and also really small and lightweight. So it's got this nice firm silicone pad. You can see my feet on it right now, and I do suggest that you use this while you're barefoot and make sure that your feet are on the pad totally to get the best results. No toes hanging off or heels hanging off. So you're right in the center. You're getting the most use out of this. You're gonna see my thighs jiggling. You're gonna see my stomach jiggling because they are all engaged and I'm working the entire time. But it doesn't really feel like work so much, right? So this is a great way to recover from a workout. So sometimes the reason that we get that DOMS, that second day really like sore, delayed onset muscle soreness, is because we are not moving and circulating blood through our bodies. We aren't able to get rid of all of that lactic acid, so we get really sore. So if you are weightlifting and you are dealing with some of that soreness, if you're doing CrossFit or even after like you're training for a marathon or something and you're finding yourself like not able to recover after your workouts, this is a really great way to literally and figuratively shake things up and help your body metabolize all of those byproducts and be able to recover to its fullest extent. This is also going to stimulate that lymphatic system, and that's something that, you know, we talk a lot about in holistic medicine, and being able to really make sure that we're draining all of the bad stuff out of our body, we're helping our body detox, and we are helping ourselves have the best immune system possible. This is the best way to do it. You know, I think it's either a vibration plate or it's like a rebounder. And like, do you want to jump on a rebounder for 30 minutes or do you want to just stand here for 30 minutes? You know, both valid choices. But I think when I look at this is a whole lot easier and it makes more sense. This is also small. So it's something that, again, you can fit in at your office, you can fit in a small apartment, you can fit this in your home gym or even in your living room, and it's not taking up a ton of space. And I always say that with our fitness equipment, if it's something that is smaller, it's more convenient, you're just going to use it more often than those big cumbersome things that maybe you have to pull out. It's whatever's accessible, and this is definitely super, super accessible. It's small, it's lightweight, it's got nice little grippy feet on the bottom, so it's gonna make sure, if you're on a flat, stable surface, you're gonna stay there, you're gonna be nice and safe. So they definitely keep all of that in mind. So I had this on auto mode, it just went off, but I will show you guys the remote as well, and I'll show you guys that on screen. Basically, it's very simple. You've got on off, you do have an auto mode, and then you also have the option of going up and down for different intensities. So if you want to really, really spice up your workouts, you really want to go hardcore, you can go all the way up to level 10, or you can go all the way down to level 1. I will show you guys that right now. Here we go. We're just going to go through the modes. This is all the way to level 10. And again, it does show you that on the display, so you can have your time on the plate. You have the calories burned, which is really, really fun and satisfying, seeing how much this is just torching calories, a lot more effective than other workouts. And it's also engaging your muscles a lot more than other workouts. If other workouts, we find sometimes that they are, stimulating 45% of your muscle fibers, this is doing 95%. So naturally, you are burning more calories. We're going to go down a little bit here and show you that. So if you want something that's a little more accessible, of course you can do that as well. This is great for postpartum. This is great for your athletes, that are recovering after training. And it's also just a great way to torch more calories and stimulate more muscle as you go. It's a really, really fantastic device. It is budget, it is small, it is easy to pick up, it's easy to carry. You've got your remote and all of that. And I also want to point out that it is super, super quiet. So again, if you're using this, in your office, or like I said, postpartum and the baby's sleeping, you don't have to worry about it disturbing anyone because it's really, really quiet. MERACH is one of my favorite brands. They make some of the best rowing machines, some of the best bicycles, some of the best treadmills on the planet, and their vibration plates are no different. You can absolutely trust them to make some of the best fitness equipment on the planet, and this is one of my new favorites. And remember, whether you are using this just to improve your circulation while you're sitting down, maybe you're a total beginner, you can absolutely do that. If you are using this for recovery, you can do that. If you're using this just to burn a few extra calories, absolutely. If you're using this postpartum, I definitely recommend it. Getting, all of your core muscles back, this is one of the best ways to do that. You can also use this with your regular workouts. If you're doing planks and side planks and, all of those normal things, adding in the vibration plate is going to just up the challenge level, up the caloric burn, and up the engagement of your muscles. So it's a win-win-win. This vibration plate also looks great, and it comes in other color options like pink, gray, and blue. This is a fantastic device, and I definitely encourage you guys to check it out. And I'm going to leave all the links and all that kind of stuff below in the description so you can check that out and get to shopping. Adios, amigos.